information station, WTIM.
Good morning. You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our WTIM Pana Morning Show coming to you from our Taylorville studios. The WTIM Pana Morning Show is brought to you by our title sponsor and People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, as well as Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, Bob Riding's Pana, the Nokomis Dairy Queen, Pana Bowl, and the Oconee Chop Shop. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman, and our guest in this segment, we've got Becky Michael. Becky is the secretary of the Pana Tri-County Fair. Good morning to you, Becky. How are you doing today?
Good morning. How are you, sir?
I am doing well, and thank you for asking. And glad to have you on here today for something coming up just around the corner, a week from tomorrow, the Pana Tri-County Fair. Can you give us a little bit of history, a little bit of background before we get into what this year's event has in store?
This year, we will be celebrating our 76th annual Pana Tri-County Fair. Last year, we set a real big milestone with celebrating our 75th, and we are headed to 100, hopefully, but we're celebrating our 76th. We are looking forward to another great year of exciting times.
76 years of history behind it. And Becky, how many of those have you been a part of?
I've been part of Fairgrounds for right at 20 years.
Right at 20 years. My goodness. So a lot of time, a lot of dedication to this. So you've seen a whole lot of changes, I'm sure, in your time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we couldn't do it all without the involvement of the community and great volunteers that help us throughout the year, not just during the fair week, but throughout the year to help us get the grounds ready and make a nice situation for the community to come out and enjoy the fair.
And now that it's ready, now that the fair is just around the corner, let's get into it. So the schedule of events or days that we're running, things like that, what can you tell us about the start of the event? And maybe take us maybe day by day, even if you would. What's that first day of the Pana Tri-County Fair going to look like?
Okay, we are going to open the fair on Wednesday, August 27th with our Queen pageant. We have the Little Miss, Junior Miss, Teen, and Queen pageant starting at 6 o'clock in the grandstand. And then we also have armbands with the carnival. We'll have swears back again this year, and those times start at 5 and they end at 10 on Wednesday evening.
Okay.
So it's sure to be a full house with everybody. All the girls will be dressed up in their fine best, and hoping we'll be getting our 4 new Pana Tri-County Queens.
That'll be an exciting time, of course, for the kids, but also for those in attendance as well. So that's a look at Wednesday opening up around 5 p.m. then that day. So as we make our way, I guess, into the next couple of days, what does Thursday have in store?
Thursday at 8 a.m. is when we will open our ag building, and that's when everyone can come and bring all of their entries into the ag building, like their produce and their jams and jellies and all their textiles and art projects that they have done throughout the year. And then the carnival starts back up again at 5. And then Thursday night, we brought a new exciting event into the grandstand starting at 7. We will have pro wrestling from Epic Pro Wrestling. Will be bringing a great show.
So the wrestling, this is new to the Pana Tri-County Fair. What kind of brought this about, if you mind my asking?
Well, we're always looking for, and we always ask everyone in the community, what would you like to see us bring? And then in January, we always go to our huge fair convention in Springfield, and we started talking to this group. They had what we were interested in. We worked through some details out, and we were able to come to an agreement, and they will be there to put on a great show Thursday starting at 7 o'clock in front of the grandstands.
So, Becky, I guess my question to you is, and I know this is your first year of taking this in as well, but what can we expect from the pro wrestling? You know, kind of how long maybe, and how many matches? What's it going to kind of look like?
Well, I know that we have the main match is going to be a little people match, if that is politically correct how to say that. And it is the retired, they used to be involved with the WWF, the WWE. Hornswoggle and Microman will be the main heat. I believe there will be 4 to 5 different matches on throughout the show, and one never knows exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, I could not expect you to, but I do appreciate you letting us know what's going on with it. And the main card, the main match there, It's going to be interesting. Microman and Hornswoggle, you said.
Yes. So we'll see.
Yeah, Microman and Hornswoggle. I will be interested to hear about that one. Thursday at 7 p.m. That's a big deal coming to the Pana Tri-County Fair this year. A brand new event, trying to keep things fresh for those in attendance. That's a look at Thursday. Anything else when it comes to Thursday? Are we ready to move into Friday?
Actually, on Thursday at 6 o'clock over at the beer tent, we will be having a beanbag tournament, a cornhole tournament. Sign up is 6 to 6:45. Bags will fly at 7 p.m. and the payout is $2,000. So that's we're hoping. Last year they played well past midnight with this type of pot and purse that they're giving. They expect to be playing well into the morning hours.
I can imagine. $2,000 pot. I don't hear about that real often. That's a hefty pot right there for those.
Yes.
The beanbag tournament, 6 to 6:45 registration, and then who knows how long that might go once it starts at 7. Okay. So that's a busy one on Thursday then, and I'm glad we were able to throw that in as well. I'm sure that continues on into Friday. Yes.
When the Friday, we will bringing back the Pets Creek Petting Zoo. They'll be on grounds Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a free petting zoo, no charge to any of the public, and the kids can go in there and touch some farm animals that they never have perhaps had a chance to do that before. And then the carnival starts back up again at 5. And then the tractor pull will start at 7 in front of the grandstands. And also over in the horse arena at 7 p.m., we will have the all-speed horse show. That brings out lots. They do all types of barrel racing and pole racing and all of that stuff over there. And then at the beer tent Friday night, we hired F-15 by some local sponsors. They will be playing in the beer tent from 8:30 to 1 a.m.
8:30 to 1 a.m. So the Pana Tri-County Fair likes to run a little late at times.
Yes.
It makes for a long weekend. I mean, this is a busy slate that you guys have going on. So for Friday, you're just kind of kicking off that weekend of activities as well. One quick question for you here. Is the carnival going to be running each and every night? It sounds like it, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Each and every night, they will be running from 5 to 10. On Saturday and Sunday, they will actually have 2 sessions. They will have a day session, which would be 1 to 5, and then they will break, and then they will start back up from 6 to 10 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then on Monday, they'll have an afternoon session after the parade and all that festivities, and they will be from 1 to 6.
Okay, perfect. And thank you for explaining that. And one other quick question with that, Becky, is that by an armband, say like $25 armband, and you got the 4 hours?
They're okay, and that's another thing. They are $30 once the fair starts. But right now we are pre-selling to try to give the community out there to get out there to save them a little bit of money, and they're only $25 if you purchase them prior. We are at the fairgrounds every evening, 5 to 7, for those pre-sale armband sales at only $25 a piece.
Okay, perfect. So an opportunity to cut $5 off of that, and that's probably really nice for some of those bigger families within the community as well. So Becky, that's a look at Friday. As we make our way into the weekend, there's still a whole lot more going. What about Saturday?
Saturday, we are having, of course, that's when all the junior department can bring in their entries into the ag building, and that starts at 8 o'clock. And then we have, they're going to have a fun show and some different horse activities over at the horse arena starting at 10 a.m. And also this year we are bringing a stilt walker and a bubble creation station, which will be completely free to the community. We talked to that guy and we were very excited for him. He's got this huge bubble station that the kids can make life-size bubbles, and he will be on the grounds Saturday and Sunday, both days. And then, of course, harness racing starts at 2 p.m., which is always a town community favorite. And armbands will be 1 to 5, and then again from 6 to 10. And then at 7 o'clock in front of the grandstands, we will have our truck pulls.
Our truck pull will kind of round out the evening. And is there any other beer tent bands that'll be playing on that day as well?
Saturday night, we will be welcoming Blonda Rosa. It's a band from the Clinton area. They a variety of genre that they play, and we're excited to have them. And they will be playing from 8 to 1.
8 to 1. Okay, so Saturday again, looking like a late night, but just a full day, starting at 8 a.m. with bringing in the juniors for their showings and whatnot. So Saturday, that's a look there. Well, Becky, I think we should probably take ourselves our first break here, and we're flying through this thing. Let's come back. Let's talk Sunday and Monday, and then some of those other special events going on. But joining us by phone today, we've got Becky Michael, Secretary of the Pana Tri-County Fair. That'll be coming up as of next week. Next week, the Pana Tri-County Fair starting off on Wednesday, August 27th, and running through Labor Day. So that's a look at that, and we'll be back around to talk more of it with Becky Michael, Secretary of the Pana Tri-County Fair, here on WTIM, your information station.
WTIM.
This is Nick Epley with People's Bank and Trust, where customers have one business banker who understands their business and provides the right financial services to achieve their financial goals. Your business banker is your single source for all your financial needs, from cash management to lines of credit, from mortgages to equipment loans, and everything in between. Call me at 888-PBT-1954. Bank with People's Bank and Trust so you can spend your time running your business, not explaining it. At People's Bank and Trust, we put people first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, Brian at Bob Ridings in Pana here to tell you about our August clearance event where we're making room for all of our winter models due here in September. We have used Jeep, Nissan, Ford vehicles under $20,000. We have new Chrysler Voyagers under $40,000. We have new Jeep Compasses under $30,000. We have new trucks with 3/4 tons under $50,000 and half tons in the very, very low 40s, all the way up to the top trim. We have something for everyone. We have the biggest inventory we've had in years. You can find us online at bobridingspana.com.
Noren's Hardware is a local family-owned store offering a wide selection of quality hardware supplies at competitive prices. Whether you need plumbing supplies or electrical supplies, you're sure to find what you need at Noren's Hardware Store, including ice melt, shovels, gloves, heat tape, pipe insulation, portable heaters, and propane to get ready for the winter months. Our staff is committed to providing outstanding customer service and is ready to assist you. Visit our store at 55 Main Street in Pana today.
Summer's heating up, and so is your grill. Stop by Oconee Chop Shop, your local USDA butcher shop right off Highway 51 in Oconee, Illinois. We've got premium cuts of beef, pork, and chicken, plus barbecue sauces, cheeses, eggs, sodas, and more. Need custom meat processing? Bring in your own animal, and we'll handle it start to finish. We also do custom deer processing October through January. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to 1. Find us on Facebook or at OkoneeChopShop.com.
Looking for food, fun, and bowling? Head to Pana Bowl. We've got open bowling every Friday and Saturday night, perfect for family fun or a night out with friends. Don't miss our Tuesday and Wednesday special, unlimited bowling from 5 to 10 p.m. for just $9. Feeling hungry? Our kitchen's cooking up favorites Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Visit PanaBowl.net or like us on Facebook for the latest deals and events. Pana Bowl, where the good times roll.
Hey DQ fans, get big summer flavor in every bite of the new DQ Summer Blizzard Treat Menu, featuring new mixing bowl mashup made with brownie batter, chocolate chip cookie dough pieces, and world famous DQ soft serve. Not to mention the new dip, strawberry cheesecake Blizzard Treat, and more. Make this summer sweeter than ever with the new DQ Summer Blizzard Treat Menu for a limited time only right now at DQ. Happy tastes good at participating locations, 100 South Oak in Nokomis and 333 West 2nd Street in Pana.
WTIM.
And we're back with more of the WTIM Pana Morning Show here on your information station, WTIM. We're joining Pana Civic, business, and nonprofit leaders every Tuesday morning from our Taylorville studios. The WTIM Pana Morning Show is brought to you by our title sponsor in People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, as well as Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, Bob Ridings Pana, the Nokomis Dairy Queen Pana Bowl, and the Oconee Chop Shop. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman. Joining us in this segment, Secretary for the Pana Tri-County Fair, Becky Michael. Becky and I have been talking a lot about the schedule of events, and, well, we got up to Saturday. Now we want to talk Sunday. Becky, what's to expect on Sunday?
On Sunday, the carnival will start back up at 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. with the afternoon session, and then back up again at 6 to 10. And Sunday is our kids' day. From 2 to 4 on the grounds, we'll also have the Bubble Creation Station and the Stilt Walker. We have some volunteers and ladies that are part of the fair. They come out, they'll do like a watermelon eating contest, and they'll have a whole bunch of fun activities for the kids also going on during the armbands. Of course, you'll still have to purchase the armbands for $30, but we have several free activities for the entire family to enjoy, and that is from 2 to 4 on the grounds. And then at 6 o'clock, we'll have our famous Demolition Derby. Kirby Manuel is our promoter. He does a great, awesome job. He puts it on. We have no worries when it comes to him, and that it will be standing room only.
We already are prepared for that to be just jam-packed. So I appreciate that on this end. The Demo Derby on Sunday, Kids Day from 2 to 4. With that being the case as well. For the Pana Tri-County Fair, one quick question for you, Becky. Is there an admission fee?
It is everyone 12 and over is $5. 12 and under are free.
12 and under are free. So $5 to get you through. And I can absolutely see how that allows for families still to be a part of the Pana Tri-County Fair. And then you throw in like a kids' day on Sunday from 2 to 4, get those free activities as well. Super on that end as well. So that's a look at Sunday. Did we have any other beer tent bands or anything like that planned?
Our last band for the beer tent this year will be South of 16. It's a local band. Several of the local folks there in Pana are in this band. They do an awesome job, and they will be playing at the beer tent from 8:30 to 1:30.
8:30 to 1:30 this time around. Okay, so Sunday, that's a look for the Sunday schedule of events, and that brings us into our long weekend, our Labor Day day of events. What does Monday have in store?
Of course, we want everyone to come out to the largest downstate Labor Day parade in downtown Pana. It starts at 10 a.m. And then our harness racing starts back up at 2 p.m. The carnival starts back up at 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then the UTV side-by-side racing will be at the in front of the grandstand to close out the fair, and it starts at 6:30.
Okay, and that is a look at Monday. So parade starting at 10 a.m. I did not realize it was the largest downstate parade for Labor Day in the area. Right here at home. So definitely an interesting piece there. And Becky, I would like to just go back through and highlight some of those special events again, because we've got a ton of them. What are some of those other special events that we can just double down on and make sure the folks know about?
Of course, we have the carnival. All 6 days will be running. If you guys have any questions, you can get on our Facebook page. That's where all the scheduled events is. But then, of course, the pro wrestling on Thursday. Friday is the tractor pulls. Saturday is the truck pulls. Sunday is the demolition derby, and Monday is the UTV racing. And we have harness racing all 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And we actually are starting the harness racings at 1 on Sunday for time allowance to get the track cleared off from the horses, so then Kirby can get his demolition derby going early because it starts at 6.
Okay. And thank you for doubling down on those, because, it might get lost in the schedule of events where we've got so much packed in around it as well. Right. Just want to get some extra shine on those special events. Vendor wise, I know that you had mentioned to me, we've got a pretty consistent number of vendors. What's that look like?
Yeah, we have, I believe, over 15 food vendors. And then of course the carnival has their 5 or 6 vendors. Also, we have an array of local vendors that are coming back, and some of them have been part of our fair for over 40 years. It's generational there. So of course those folks will be back, and we have some new ones out from the community that are new the last couple years. They're coming out. If you go hungry, it's your own fault.
If you go hungry, it is probably your own fault. Becky,
that's right.
For information on the Pana Tri-County Fair with about less than 30 seconds here, where should I go to find it?
You can follow us on Facebook, the Pana Tri-County Fair, or go to our website, which is www.panatricountyfair.com.
Perfect. Becky, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much, sir.
You got it. Becky Michael.
See you all at the fair.
Absolutely. Becky Michael, Secretary of the Pana Tri-County Fair here on WTIM, your information station.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville.
96.1 FM Taylorville.
107.5 FM Shelbyville.
107.9 FM Pana